back, demon. I'm not afraid of you. You won't take another soul tonight. Come on.
Welcome back to another episode. My name is Jose Dieguez, and I'm the Specter Scribe. And tonight, we crack open another chilling case from the horrifying Christmas special, a season where the lights may shine bright, but the shadows grow even darker. You heard of Santa Claus, jolly, generous, safe. But every legend of kindness, there is a darker counterpart, a creature with horns instead of a hat, chains instead of cheer, and gifts that never bring joy. Tonight's case is titled File Number 4, The Last Gift from Krampus. And if you ever hear the faint jingle of bells when no one else does, you might already be on his list. Let's begin. A 12-year-old Evan Marlowe had been warned since he was little. Be good, or Krampus will come for you. But warning loses power when you never see consequences until the night they come knocking. It started on December 23rd with a package on their doorstep. No delivery label, no sender, just a small wooden box wrapped in brittle twine. Evan's mother, Clara, frowned. Probably a prank, she muttered, sliding it aside. But Evan felt it immediately, an instinct buried deep in the spine. The box was humming, quiet, rhythmic, almost like breathing. The night, Evan dreamed of hooves stomping through snow, a silhouette dragging a long chain behind it. When he jerked awake, gasping, the box was sitting on his desk, though neither he nor anyone else had touched it since the afternoon. Still wrapped, still humming. He didn't sleep again until morning. By Christmas Eve, the humming grew louder, an ugly rasping, like sharpened claws dragging over pine bark. Evan avoided the thing, but that night, as he brushed his teeth, he heard something inside the box whisper his name. Evan. He froze. Toothpaste dripped from his mouth. The box sat on the counter behind him, lid now slightly ajar. He hadn't opened it. He was sure of that. A small card poked through the opening. Hands trembling, he pulled it out. You have been chosen for judgment. Prepare for your last gift, Kate. Evan dropped the note, scrambling backward. Mom! Clara rushed in. What happened? He tried to explain. The whispers, the moving box, the message. But when she looked inside the box, it was empty. No humming, no note, just darkness. Sweetheart, she sighed exhausted. Christmas stress, that's all. She turned off the bathroom light, unaware that it slowly closed on its own. The storm rolled in around midnight. The wind battered the house. Snow peeled against the windows. Somewhere in the distance, bells jingled. No Santa's bells. These were slower, heavier, dragging. Evan curled under his blanket, heart racing. He checked the box. It was gone. Where did it go? The bells grew louder, closer. Thudding steps echoed down the hall. Thump, thump, thump. Evan's doorknob twitched, turned, then he stopped. Silence until breathing, wet, guttural, filled the space just outside his room. Evan screamed for his mother, bolting out of bed. Clara, rushing from her room, wearing a robe, face pale from being startled awake. What's going on? The floorboards behind her groaned. She turned and froze. A massive shadow towered in the hallway, 8 feet tall, curved horns scraping the ceiling. A long, battered tongue glittered from a mouthful of jagged, yellowing teeth. Chains wrapped around its fur-covered torso, clinging as it stepped forward. Clara whispered, voice trembling, Krampus. The creature lifted a burlap sack, and the last wooden box fell from it, landing at Evan's feet. The lid snapped open. Inside was a small carved figurine, a figurine of Evan, mouth stitched shut, eyes hollow. Before he could scream, the figurine's tiny wooden arms twitched, breaking its own legs, and Evan felt his real bones crack with a sickening pop. He collapsed, sobbing in agony. Clara lunged from her son, but Krampus caught her by her hair, lifting her like nothing more than a rag doll. Stop! Evan cried, voice cracking. Take me instead. Krampus paused, its glowing, amber eyes studied him. The creature crouched. Snowflakes fell from its fur. It lowered, the shredded burlap sack opening it wide. Inside, something rich, hands, faces, legs of children begging, reaching, screaming silently. Krampus pointed at Evan with a clawed finger. One last gift, one last chance, one last offering. Evan understood. The figurine was a warning. The sack was the consequence. Slowly, painfully, he forced himself to stand. I'll go, he whispered. Just leave my mom. Krampus grinned, and the bells rang once. Clara screamed as Evan stepped toward the monster. No, baby, no, please. Krampus reached into the sack and pulled out a fresh wooden box, larger than the first. It handed it to Clara, a trade, a promise, a death sentence. Evan cast one last look at his mother, then let Krampus lift him, dragging him into the ever-riding sack. The creature slung it over its shoulder. Snow swirled around them as it walked back into the storm. The door slammed shut. Silence returned. Clara fell to her knees, sobbing, clutching the new wooden box. Then, from inside the box, a tiny thump, followed by another and another, dog knocking, begging, A child's voice whispered, "Mom, let me out." But it wasn't Evan's voice. It never will be again. And so ends the chilling account of file number 4, The Last Gift from Krampus. A reminder that legends survive for a reason, and monsters don't always hide under the beds. Sometimes they come wrapped, entwined, and left on your doorstep. If you hear the bells tonight, be sure they belong to Santa. Because the other one, he doesn't leave gifts you can return. Until the next time, wanderers, stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, in the hollow files, every legend leaves a scar, and every scar tells a story.
Light beats you every time. Merry Christmas.